Today we are back in session Skate Sim, and we are kind of doing a part 2 to our last session video, which was about using what I think is the most underrated feature in session Skate Sim, and that is the object dropper. In the last video we were on the Schoolyard DLC and we used the objects to kind of add to the pre-existing spots that map already had, and it was actually a lot of fun. You guys seemed to really enjoy that video. I enjoyed making it, so we're going to kind of do the same thing here today on the Prague DLC map, but we're actually going to use this free open space that we have here, which is at the bottom of the map. This is here to be used for object dropper. I mean, why else would they add a big space like this? This is clearly used to build your own little skate park, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. There is bigger spaces available, like on the water park DLC there's a bigger car park, but I actually like that this is quite compact because I prefer kind of working within some sort of boundary like this. So I think we're going to make a pretty cool little park, and we'll see kind of stuff we can come up with. We're also going to be working with some custom objects. As you can see here, I have 6 custom objects that I downloaded from the Illusory Discord. So these are community made objects, and this is made possible thanks to Chewy's custom object dropper mod. I don't actually remember what the name's called, but there's a link in the description to the Illusory Discord. You can grab this mod. It basically adds 100 extra slots where you can add these custom objects, and we have a few here, including this entire Red Bull mini ramp, which is pretty cool. It just gives us a few extra objects to work with, but let's start things off here. I already have something in mind that I want to do. When it comes to kind of building like a little skate park and like kind of structures, these things are really handy, but I want to turn this grass gap part into actual like a little skatable surface. I kind of want to try and line it up with the curb here that's already here, because I always try and kind of make these objects fit in naturally with the environment, and that looks pretty good. We have some grass coming through, but whatever. And on this side I want to throw in a ledge. Yeah, I'm thinking this one will probably work, except I actually want to turn that around so the coping is on this side. So we're still kind of utilizing the environment a little bit. I have like a grand vision for a skate park here. I don't know how well that's actually going to play out, but we'll see. Just skate this like so. We have like that nice little kind of ledge over the grass gap. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I definitely want some transition here. The main thing I think that is important when it comes to building a skate park is you got to have a good flow. So you got to be able to go from one obstacle to another without really breaking up the flow. So these objects here are actually pretty good for kind of keeping the flow of things, because they have this nice transition that just kind of melts in pretty nicely with the I don't know if that's the right one to use, but it kind of blends in nicely with the environment. This could work kind of well here. So let's try it like this. So ollie up. Let's get a grind on that, and then yeah, and then we can hit the transition. We can keep the line going. So that'll do for now. Maybe it looks a little bit out of place. I'll maybe actually fill that gap in, because I feel like the gap just doesn't need to be there. So maybe we'll fill that in with something like this. That's kind of cool, actually. It's kind of like an extension almost. Yeah, whatever. That looks pretty nice. All right, so there's our first tiny little section of the park built. I also want to add some like kind of little details and stuff. It'd be cool if we could like sloppy this curb. So what if I did this? One there, like that. I'm hoping that means that we can then... Oh, that actually was pretty smooth. Okay, that actually works really well. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, cool. So we have this little section then already done, and I think this here side will add a rail as well. So we'll just add a rail here on that side. Now we can start kind of doing something. Maybe we'll just kind of stick to this side for now. Definitely want to do something similar to this side. This is another custom object, which actually works kind of well for here. Although coming at it this way, maybe not so much. So we could even try and... Okay, what if we had it like that? So it means that we have a mani pad to go across here, and now we'll also have this top one which we can incorporate into something. So maybe I'll move this. What we can do now is, see, we also have plywood, so we could just actually use plywood on this as well, but I think that using something like this is just a bit more efficient, I think. So we can have that there. We have a bunch of these to use, so we can actually add another one here. It would be good for like maybe a barrier like this would be good here, so that you can kind of like launch off this and then hit the barrier. Maybe do it slightly down the curb like this. And I might actually put like a little ramp here so you don't have to ollie up this, because it's actually quite hard. Oh, I'm surprised we did that. I didn't think we were going to do that. Just a little bit of pitted plywood or something here. Thinking we could also do like a parking block or something here on this side. And then we can pretty much hit the mani pad from here. And we can get like a little kind of... Yeah, something like that. That works. And let's try this rail. So what if we use this? If we just do multiple of these, which I know these are all going to be completely out of line with each other. Okay, we can incorporate that. That kind of works. So I'm thinking we can maybe incorporate this into that. That looks kind of cool. Same on this side. Just that extra kind of layer of this actually blends in there pretty well. Put all these kind of pre-made transition pieces together and just see what like I can come up with them all kind of together like this. Like, why can't we just snap? Why can't there be a grid and we can just snap on a grid? That would be so much easier. You know what? That works. Okay, I just thought of something kind of cool, which might work. What if I do that? What I'm thinking is you would like pop up on this, hit that, and then you'd come back down like this. That actually works kind of nicely. This actually works a lot better. So that just means that we have an extra little kind of layer of transition there. If I incorporate this transition into this ledge. Okay, I mean, that actually does work kind of well. Don't know how well this will work, but it would be nice if we can actually kind of carve on this coping. If the coping's lined up close enough, I think we should be able to kind of slide through the change in obstacle. Yeah, that actually did work really well, so okay. And then let me use another one of these, but we're gonna flip it around this time. Okay, I mean, that could potentially actually work really well. And I kind of like this setup here. That's pretty cool. This could potentially work. But then getting out of it here is kind of tricky, so we need to make this a little bit smoother, but I really like that setup. I think that's really cool. Might end up using this again. Okay, so that might work. Okay, but I'm going to delete this because I don't think that's actually the best way to connect those two. I think we might actually just use this. Connecting these two kind of like this might actually work better. It means we can't grind all the way around, but I think this might actually just flow a little bit better. And then I feel like using this again to make a little bit of a kicker here. So you can kind of skid it like that, and then I suppose you could also skid it like... But then we could use a piece of plywood to make this mellower transition. Okay, so far we have a pretty cool little thing going on here. I do want to use this because this is actually really cool. Say, this would blend in pretty nicely here as well. I mean, it looks a bit weird because of that red bench, but I think that could work kind of well. So we'll put that there. Do want to use this that I think we can make a cool little like snake run or something almost. So they actually go pretty nicely together. So what if I do one like that and then I do one like this? And then, let me see. This could be kind of interesting. That actually kind of goes in pretty nicely there. So this is kind of cool because you have like a gap into that. And then we can skate it like this as kind of like a high mani pad or a high ledge. We could do this as kind of like a double ledge even. Could ollie up on this. Hit that. Pretty cool, and we've managed to kind of close off this section pretty nicely. What if we used this here as well? See, I just want to keep adding to things. We also have these pole jams here, which we can definitely incorporate, do some cool stuff with. You can do like a pole jam mani kind of thing, would be fun. Another one of these here would be fun, and we could even do two here to make it wider. Set that there, have a rail here. Kind of hate the way this looks here. That looks so much better, I think, you know. Is this crazy, what I'm thinking here? I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh yeah, this is it here. This has got to be it. Now that looks cool because we have this ramp and this like little flap bit there. Okay, I mean that, yeah, that looks all right, I think. Maybe incorporate the parking block. So I'm thinking, right, you can hit the mani pad and then hit the ledge. Right, nice little line spot, and then, you know, I would love to use this, but I guess we can kind of flatten it and have an interesting, like, bent rail scenario. So this is a handrail, so obviously it's supposed to go down a stair set, but where could we use it? That's the thing. Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay, I do feel like filling in this gap, and we do have one more piece of plywood to use. And then I do definitely want just like a jersey barrier, like a kicker, and then also have a kind of bigger one on this side maybe. That's pretty good. Now, this here is kind of out of the park, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have a pole jam going into this, like, bank. I mean, we could technically use this ledge here. Might be interesting. This could be a pretty cool little mani pad or something. That's actually really, like, a really cool shape for a mani pad, isn't it? The only real space we have available to us now is here, so that could go there to throw one of these big ass long rails here. That's a cool little obstacle. I like that. Throw in one of these little pole jams off the end, because why not? And then what if we use this? This might be kind of crazy, but what if we use this as a bank? I mean, I'd say that would work pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that would be interesting because you can, like, pop up here, maybe hit that. And I suppose this, actually, I never even thought of this, but this could work as a bank as well. Maybe we should bring this over here so we have, like, a kind of bank to go this way. That's the little chill out area of the skate park. This is the kind of stuff that you would worry about when you were making a skate park in Skate 3. Make like little kind of chill out spots and things. Actually, I'm going to use this instead. It's way better. Like little like chill out rooms and stuff with the monster vending machine and things like that, you know. Right now, I can't think of anything else to add. If you guys can think of anything else I can fit in here, then let me know in the comments below. But I think it is time actually start skating this thing now. So let's shred it. Let's get some clips and then I'll throw together an edit at the end of this. Okay, but let's actually start skating this thing. So let's get going and try some stuff out. That was alright. I definitely feel like some tech mani stuff would be nice here because we have a nice little setup there. Nice. There we go. We got it that time. So I think that is going to be our first clip we're going to film. Damn, okay. Now, I'm trying to think of what I can maybe do with this kind of like snake run thing. That was really smooth. Nice tray flip 50. Nice. Oh, okay. That would be really cool. And then to like do like a flip trick off. Yeah, that was nice. So I think so far so good with the some of the clips that we've got. But there's definitely still a lot for us to skate here. Can't we get something on this though? That was kind of crazy because I think we were technically grinding something there. The game thought that we were like grinding the edge, but it looked like we were in a nose money at the same time. And that actually looks really cool. What if we put it like that, and then hopefully we'll actually be able to roll into it? Yeah, that actually works a little bit better. Now, we definitely got to get a clip on the big, sketchy, bendy rail. Because that thing is sick. Oh, that would be sick. Okay, that was okay. It was a little sketchy, but might take that one. Okay, that was pretty cool. No, I think we could use this plywood and we could do some pretty cool stuff here. Oh, no, that was nice. And then we have this new addition here that we added. Oh, wow, that was sick. Okay, cool. So I think we just need really a couple more tricks. And we'll have a pretty nice little edit on our hands. Hey, Fred. Nice little nollie hard flip there. That was pretty cool. I just want to try this as well while I'm up here. Yeah, that worked. That was nice. Yeah, I think I've pretty much got everything that I can get right now. I'll probably get a few extra clips for the edit and throw them in as well. Thank you very much for watching and sticking through all the way if you got all the way here to the end. This was really fun to make, and I think we should definitely do one of these live on stream. That'll be really fun. But without further ado, here is my custom session skatepark edit. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.